Hello everyone, my name is Ramon and today I want to tell you about the Magic Spotlight event I went to in Utrecht, because I think it can help get some clarity on what to generally expect at these Magic events. In terms of playing the games, in terms of artist signings, other things you can do here, especially if you're a casual player like me, because I'm not that competitive. I hope you enjoy, and don't hesitate to leave any questions in the comments if I can help you further. So this event was held from the 14th, 15th and 16th of March 2025, and on the 14th I joined in the regional championship Sealed, which happened to be Aether Drift. Much more organized than general events, for me at least. It started at 10 in the morning, everyone would open their packs one by one, so first you would see the person across from you open their packs, and you have to make sure they don't add their own cards outside of the game, and then they do the same for you. Then everyone got a deck list, and you hand all your cards plus the deck list to the other person. They sign every single card that you open from the packs, then hand it back, and at that point you start building your deck. Once you've made your choices and you have your deck complete, then you can sign off every single card that you chose from the pool of cards that you got from the packs, and then you hand this in. The cool thing was there were a lot of casual players, so you don't have to be super competitive. I was a little bit afraid of this beforehand, but me as a very casual player, I could just join and have fun, and I was actually able to win a couple of games, so I was really happy with this. A downside was that after about 7 hours, it finished around 5, there was no real ending to it. They never announced who the winners were, they never announced even that it was really finished. People were just going home after finishing their last match, and that's about it. Apart from that, it's also tricky that you don't really have a lunch break. The only time I was able to eat was quite early, when my first match I completely destroyed the opponents in about 15 minutes. I quickly had to run to get something to eat, because they don't really have time, and if you end up playing like full matches, there's not much time to get something to eat in between. Another event I joined in was the Mystery Booster 2 Sealed event, which was a lot of fun as well. This was on Saturday, and it was organized in a very similar way to how you play at normal stores. So you get your packs, you build your deck, and you get matched up with 3 opponents to play best of 3 matches. So by participating, winning, sometimes losing, you get different prize sticks. They look something like this, just have a number on them. And depending on the amount that you collect towards the end of the event or at any point during the event, you can go to the prize wall and you can exchange them for prizes. So mostly these are booster packs, collector boosters, you had some secret lair sets available as well, some pre-constructed decks, you had big card printouts, you had playmats, you had sleeves, you had all kinds of accessories as well. I was very proud to have been able to get this secret lair, which really stood out from the rest. It is the exhibition of an adventure. No, it's an exhibition of adventure. It's Dungeons and Dragons. I think it's the 50th anniversary secret lair set. Overall, very cool system. Of course, you spend a lot of money to get these prize sticks in the first place, but it's really cool to be able to get prizes back in return. So for instance, participating in a regional championship, it costs 75 euros. By default, you get 240 prize sticks, which would already be enough for 6 booster packs. Very basic booster packs, but still. Another really cool thing was the artist corner, because they invited about 10 artists from Magic the Gathering to be there. I think one was sick and was replaced by someone else, but it was really cool. You could bring your own cards to get them signed, or you could get items from their stands like printouts or artist proofs to get those signed as well. For those who don't know, an artist proof is a specific printout that the artist receives for having designed that card. So they design the card or the art for the card. When it gets printed, they get 30 to 50 copies of that card, which have a white back, and these are called artist proofs. And many artists actually number them, and they will sign them live when you buy them, kind of like a collector's item. Getting a signature can be quite expensive, so if you bring your own cards to get them signed, for a normal signature, you can normally choose the color. It costs about 3 to 5 euros. If you want to have a shadow signature, it can go around 7 to 10 euros. And if you want to go for the special option, which many artists also provide, they can go up to 20. And this is more like an actual drawing or a specific request that you have to draw on the cards. What I think is one of the most interesting things here is that you can actually get to speak with these artists. So you can have like a little chat, ask them questions. Most of these artists here had been drawing for Magic between 3 to sometimes up to 10 years. They often get their drawings validated about 2 years before they're actually printed. So some of them could tell me like, okay, I have like 25 or like 30 upcoming cards that will be printed in the next 2 years. Domenico Cava specifically said, I have a few in the Final Fantasy set, and they had been approved 2 years prior. So for 2 years he has known there will be a Final Fantasy set, it will be printed then and then, and these are the cards that I drew that will be printed in there, which I think is really interesting. So yeah, overall, just meeting the artist, getting some cards that you really love signed, I think is a very nice experience, although the price can go up quite fast. Another thing at the event, of course, was the fact that you could buy and sell a lot of your cards. I'm not much an expert when it comes here. I'm a very casual player, so I don't know much about the value of cards other than when I look a card up on card market, especially for the older sets, although it does interest me, so a lot of this just went way over my head. But it was interesting to see that some cards sell for a few hundred or even up to 1,000 euros. That even sometimes, if it's a really old card and has severe water damage, you can still sell it apparently. I did pick up 2 packs, so I got myself a Scourge pack. I also got myself a Legions. Now, I don't know much about these sets at all, but I just like the idea of opening up a pack that has been sealed for the past 20 years. Both sets came out in about 2003. It's now 2025, so they have been sealed for a long, long time. And I quite like the idea of opening up and finally seeing what's actually inside. Another thing you can buy are graded cards. So this is the first time I'm actually holding a PSA graded card. It's only an 8, but still. It is near mint. It's pretty cool. It's a Secret Lair foil edged Ravenous Chupacabra. And this I actually bought as a present for someone I know. So hopefully this video helps you get some context on what to expect for future events. If there are future events near me, I will definitely be going, because this was huge. But I think, well, this, I can't even speak. Stay Hey, well, a huge success for me. And I want to get more. I want to get more magic. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. As I said, if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I'm more than happy to help you out. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay safe, stay happy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.